Networking. A network consists of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources, exchange files, or allow electronic communications. The computers on a network may be linked through cables, telephone lines, radio waves, satellite, or infrared light beams. Computer to be connected to a network, it needs a NIC network interface card that provides an interface between the computers on the physical network. Networking is the process to connect multiple computers to share the resources. Networking is a convenient way of making information accessible to anyone, anytime, and anywhere. Advantages of networking: perform file management tools, share files, transfer files, share applications. Information sharing, share peripheral devices such as printers, CD-ROMs, scanners, fax modem, tape driver. Send and receives emails, data backups and recovery, work group computing, flexible access and communications, sharing resources, that is hardware and software sharing. Types of computer networks. A computer network can be divided into different types based on geographical area, architecture, ownership, transmission media. On the basis of geographical area, network can be divided into three groups, that are LAN, MAN, and WAN. On the basis of architecture, network can be divided into two categories, that are client server architecture and peer-to-peer architecture. On the basis of ownerships, network can be divided into two categories, that are private network and public networks. On the basis of transmission media, network can be divided into two categories, that are bound guided media and unbound unguided media. On the basis of geographical area, LAN, MAN, WAN. Differentiate among LAN, MAN, and WAN are local area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. It is operated in a single organization. MAN is operated by a two or more organizations within the city or districts. WAN is operated by overall over the world. LAN is often owned by private organizations. MAN ownerships can be private or public. WAN ownership can be private or public. LAN speed is quite high. MAN speed is average. WAN speed is lower than LAN and MAN. Propagation delay is short in LAN. Propagation delay is moderate in MAN. Propagation delay is long in WAN. There is less congestion in LAN. There is more congestion than LAN. There is more congestion than MAN and LAN. Network on the basis of architecture, peer-to-peer architecture and client-server architecture. Client-server architecture, multiple clients programs shares the services of a common server program. File server, client 1, client 2, client 3. These different clients can be access resources from single server. In client server architecture, clients access resources and services from a central server computer. Peer-to-peer network architecture. Computers on the networks are equal. Computers are able to communicate with one another. For example, Apple share MS Windows server. Network on the basis of ownership, private network and public network. Private network. Network owned by an individual person or an individual organization for their personal purpose. It is not accessed by everyone. Generally, LAN is used for private network. Limited users uses this network. Public network. Network that can be accessed by anyone. Generally, it is global network, that is internet. Unlimited users can use this network. Network on the basis of transmission media. Bound guided media. Unbound unguided media. Bound or guided media, cable act as a medium. Unbound unguided media, ear act as a medium. Communication medium through which data and signals transmitted from one point to another, that is transmission media. And bound or guided media, there are three cables: twisted pair cables, coaxial cables, and fiber cables. In unbound or unguided media, this means wireless media. In this, ear act as a medium. Fiber optic cables. SMT, RT connectors and SC connectors are used in fiber optic cables. It is very fast rather than twisted and coaxial cable. Shielded twisted pair. Shielded twisted pair. Twisted pair can be categorized into two parts: shielded and unshielded twisted pair. Shielded twisted pair, IBM STP, is the example of shielded twisted pair. Unshielded twisted pair, RJ11 and RJ45 are the examples of unshielded twisted pairs. RJ11 is used for telephone, while RJ45 is used for network. Coaxial cable. BNC connectors, BNC T connectors, BNC terminals are used in coaxial cables. Wireless communications. Wireless, it means unbound or unguided media, where ear act as a medium. Wireless communication media are Bluetooth communication, satellite, microwave, infrared, radio frequency, electromagnetic spectrum, light wave transmissions. These are the examples of unbound and unguided media. Let's move to another topic of networking, that is network topology. Network topology represents a network arrangements consisting of several nodes, that is sender and receiver nodes, and the line connecting them. Topology defines the structure of networks of how all the components are interconnected to each other. Topology refers to the geometrical arrangements of a computer system. There are two different aspects of network topology. These are physical topology and logical topology. Physical topology describes the actual physical layout or the pattern of the cabling that connects the node. Logical topology describes the path that signals take as they flow through the network. Network topology. There are different types of network topology. There are linear bus topology, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology, tree topology, and hybrid topology. Let's discuss these topologies. Linear bus topology. In bus topology, all network stations are connected to a single communication line called bus. Uses a cable as bus to connect all the nodes. Typically use coaxial cable. Linear bus topology has two endpoints. Star topology. In star topology, all the devices are connected to a single central hub through a cable. Failure of the central hub will make the entire network collapse. This is the figure of star topology. In between there is hub and all the nodes are connected to this central hub. Ring topology. Computers are connected in the form of circle shape with exactly two neighboring devices. Mesh topology. In mesh topology, all the nodes are connected to each other, so it is also called completely connected network. It is more reliable network. Tree topology. Tree topology is a hierarchical computer network that is combination of star and bus topology, where is the central hub and it connects the different nodes or systems with the central hubs. Next secondary hub is connected, and so tree topology is a hierarchical computer network which combine the star and bus topologies. Hybrid topology. The combination of two or more different topologies is called hybrid topology.